This wasn't just a hearing, it was a showdown. Candace Owens walked into Congress cool, collected, and locked in. The room thought they were about to school her, but they ended up getting a master class. Every question thrown her way, sent right back. Sharper, louder, smarter. No stumbles, no hesitation. Just raw confidence and straight-up dominance. By the time it was over, Congress didn't know if they'd held a hearing or survived one.
Oh my goodness. Candace Owens, Director of Communications at the Conservative. Nobody else is described as progressive or liberal, but you are described as a conservative advocacy group, Turning Point USA, and a conservative commentator and political activist known for her criticism of Black Lives Matter and the Democrat Party. I think you've caused my friends on the left to go to their safe spaces, and I'd love to explore with you a little bit of the reason for that. Do you consider yourself a conservative?
I am a conservative, yes.
Okay. Are you pro-life?
I am pro-life.
Okay. Does that trigger people when you see them, that they know that you're pro-life?
It makes them very upset, and okay. Democrats hate me.
Do you own a gun?
Pardon?
Do you own a gun?
No, sir.
When next time you come to Colorado, we'll take you shooting. Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
Are you proud of your family?
I'm very proud of my family.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Do you hate Americans with black skin color?
Absolutely not. I actually love Americans with black skin color so much that I'm willing to fall on the sword 1,000 times for them to wake up and realize that we are being lied to, abused, and used by the Democrats.
How about Americans with white skin color? Do you hate them?
I do not, and that's a problem for people on the left.
Do you hate Hispanics?
I do not.
Do you hate Asians?
I do not.
Do you hate lesbians or gays or anybody from the LGBTQ community?
Nope, I've got all of that in my family.
I'm baffled because in the chairman's opening statement, he said that you openly associate with purveyors of hate.
Yes, purveyors of hate by his definition is anybody that supports the president. I support the president because he's done a tremendous job in helping the black community, despite all of the rhetoric from the media and leftists, which do not want him to be successful.
Tell me a little bit about how the president has helped the black community, if you would, please.
Well, he's lowered the black unemployment rate. It's the lowest it's ever been in the history. He's getting us off of our feet. We see, I believe the last number I checked was 3.5 million people are off of food stamps, something that the Black Caucus sat down and didn't applaud. Neither did any of the Democrats applaud, because they want a system where blacks are dependent on the government. They are the people that put in place the policies that broke down the black family, and the biggest problem that's facing our community is father absence. In every room that I've been in with the president, he talks about real issues, and he doesn't pander to us. He doesn't do Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's southern drawl accent and speaking to us like we're slaves. He asks us important questions, and the most important question he could have asked was, Black America, what do you have to lose? Because we were already losing under Democrat leadership.
Do you believe that you openly associate with purveyors of hate?
I absolutely do not. I have no tolerance for hate whatsoever.
Do you believe that college campuses should be open discussions, or there should be open discussions on college campuses for various issues?
I absolutely do. You know, I do a campus tour tonight. I'm flying up to University of Connecticut to continue that, and we are being met with aggressive leftist groups. 3 Antifa chapters have declared they're going to try to shut it down, and we face this violence every day on the left, and nobody ever wants to talk about it.
And I guess what I was going to ask you, you went on to explain it before I got a chance to, but have you ever been disinvited from speech opportunities at college campuses because of your conservative views?
All the time.
Is that a form of hatred, do you think?
Of course it is, and we're not talking enough about political hatred in this country. We're not talking enough about conservative activists being attacked, like myself. We had a student whose dorm was set on fire for being a member of the Turning Point chapter, and all we preach is for free markets and capitalism as a means to lift the most people out of poverty. That is my belief, and of course, my main thesis is that black people do not have to be Democrats, and we are not owned by the left, and I understand that causes some people trouble.
So, as a conservative, you've attended many conservative events and visited with many conservatives. And I am not denying for a moment that there are white supremacists and we should condemn white supremacists, that there are Nazis and we should condemn Nazis, that there are hateful groups all across the political spectrum and we should condemn those. But in your interactions with conservatives, have you seen hateful speech, bigotry, race among the conservatives that you've associated with?
I speak in front of conservatives probably 3 times a week. I jump on a stage and I say everything pro-black, and they are so supportive and they applaud. All they want is for black Americans to realize that they are Americans first and foremost. Conservatives are patriots. The president is a patriot, and I'm a patriot, and there is no skin color in patriotism.
It started with the classic setup, the gotcha questions. Are you conservative, pro-life, Christian? Candace didn't flinch. Yes, yes, and yes. And the look on those Democrats' faces? Like someone just told them Chick-fil-A was catering the hearing? Then she dropped the hammer. Democrats hate me because I love my family, love my country, and refuse to play the victim. Boom. Instant silence. The energy in that room shifted fast. Suddenly, it wasn't her on trial. It was their entire narrative. The chairman tried to paint her as some purveyor of hate. Candace just smiled. You know that smile? Calm, confident, dangerous. By your definition, sir, anyone who supports the president is a purveyor of hate. I support him because he actually helped black Americans, something your party hasn't done in decades. And just like that, boom. Talking points, unplugged. Then she doubled down. I love Americans of every color, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. That's what drives the left crazy. You could practically see the smoke coming out of their ears, because nothing terrifies them more than a black conservative who won't bow down. And if that made you smile even a little, you already know what to do. Hit that like button. Then came the truth bomb that burned the hardest, Trump's record. Black unemployment, record lows. Millions off food stamps. Families finally standing tall again. And when Trump celebrated it, Democrats sat stone-faced. Couldn't even clap for progress, because it happened under the wrong president. Candace laid it bare. Democrat policies broke down the black family. Father absence, that's the real issue. And the left created it. You could see them shifting in their seats. No comeback, no deflection, nothing. Then she went after the hypocrisy on college campuses. Conservatives banned, silenced, attacked, even dorms set on fire for Turning Point USA. And she said it all with a grin, because fear doesn't live rent-free in her mind. We preach free markets and opportunity, and somehow that's hate speech. At that point, even the staffers in the back looked like they wanted popcorn. Then came the closer, the mic drop. Conservatives are patriots. The president is a patriot, and there's no skin color in patriotism. The room went still. Even some Democrats couldn't hide the respect or the embarrassment. Candace Owens didn't just defend herself. She exposed the entire double standard live in front of America. They wanted a spectacle. She gave them one. Only this time, they were the ones who got burned. If you stand with truth over politics, if you're done with the double standards, smash that subscribe button, drop Patriot Strong in the comments, and let's keep exposing the lies together. This is Congress Daily, where we roast the nonsense, serve the truth hot, and never apologize for loving America.